Do you want to have a stress-free retirement? Well, I can tell you that's easier said than done. So today in our Tuesday tips, we're going to give you 3 key elements that you're going to need to take care of in order to create a stress-free retirement for yourself. So stay locked in. My name is Carson Graves, Certified Financial Planner and President and CEO of the Retirement Education Center. And I want to welcome you once again to our Tuesday Tips, where today we are going to be discussing how you can create a stress-free retirement for yourself. Now, I can tell you from experience when working with clients who are mainly retirees, stress does not end when you actually retire from your job. You can have more stress in your retirement years than you actually had working if you're not careful. So you're going to want to make sure that you take these steps very seriously today in order to create a stress-free retirement for yourself. So let's go ahead and get started. So we have 3 stress-free retirement tips that we want to give you to make sure that you can get through your retirement years without all of the hassle and all of the things that can really trip you up. The first tip that I want to give you, that if you want a stress-free retirement, you might consider investing in a Roth. Now, some companies now offer Roth 401ks, and of course you can do an individual Roth IRA. These accounts are different from traditional IRAs or traditional 401ks as well, because here with Roth 401ks and Roth IRAs, you're going to be making contributions with after-tax dollars. So what does that mean? Well, that means that you've actually taken a very important step, whether it be 10, 15, 25, or 30 years down the road. You've taken a very important step in actually controlling taxes in retirement, because you've gotten Uncle Sam off your back. Because any distribution that you take out of your Roth IRAs in retirement will be tax-free. So all of the amount of time that you've let that money grow, all of that money that will come out subsequently in your retirement years will be tax-free. Why else is this very important? Because you can also create an avenue to where you avoid taxes on your Social Security benefits as well. As you know, when you're pulling money out of your qualified retirement plans in retirement, that money is considered provisional income. Now, if you have more provisional income, it could push your Social Security income into a higher tax bracket. When that happens, more of those Social Security benefits can become taxable. Anywhere from 50% to as high as 85% of your benefits can become taxable because of the amount of money that you may be taking from your traditional accounts. Roth IRA money does not count as provisional income and therefore could not push you up into a higher tax bracket in which your Social Security benefits would then become taxable as well. The second tip that I want to give you is that you need to save more than you think you will need. Why is this important? Because I've seen this many times when I'm working with retirees. When you have low savings, you're going to constantly be looking at your retirement accounts and counting every single dollar that you have to take out. This can absolutely create more stress in your retirement years. So you're going to want to make sure that you save more than you need. So what you want to do is really set up an aggressive savings retirement goal so that you can cover things that you may not be anticipating. For instance, if you think that you may only need to live off of 70% of your post-retirement income, perhaps you save in the avenue to where you could utilize 80 or even 90% if need be. So if you have more than what's needed, you're going to have less stress when it comes to taking money out of your retirement savings in your retirement years. And you're going to have a better time spending those dollars as well. And the last tip that I want to leave you with today is that you absolutely need to make sure that you look into buying a long-term care policy. This is critical for your retirement solvency because you do not want to get hit with an unexpected health care bill that you thought Medicare was going to cover. That's why we believe that long-term care is a critical element to making sure that you can have a more stress-free retirement. Why am I stressing this so adamantly for this Tuesday tip? Well, as studies have shown, as many as 70% of 65-year-olds will need at least some sort of long-term care during their retirement years. Think about that. 7 out of 10 people ages 65 and older would need at least some sort of long-term care in their retirement years. Why is this also important? Medicare, which many people believe, does not cover your long-term care expenses after 100 days. After 100 days, you're going to be completely on your own to fund long-term care. Why is that important? Because the expenses associated with long-term care can be enormous. You're talking about somewhere in the range of $50,000 a year to as high as $100,000 a year for private care when you're talking about long-term care expenses. Now, how long would it take your retirement savings to be depleted if you do not properly plan for that expense? So with that being said, a long-term care policy can alleviate this stress and these concerns. So as you can see, we didn't give you a laundry list of things that you need to do to create a stress-free retirement. Very simple things that you can implement to make sure that you do not get caught up in any situation to where you're compromised during your retirement years. So I really do hope that today's Tuesday Tips gave you some insight on how you can create a stress-free retirement for yourself. Please understand that these videos are created for educational purposes only, and you should always seek out your own financial advisor, your own tax advisor, and your own attorney regarding your personal situation. Also, if you are looking for a fiduciary financial advisor to help you with these types of complex financial matters, we highly recommend that you utilize the links in our description below and go ahead and schedule a 1-hour free consultation with us today. And if you found this information to be beneficial, all that we ask is that you subscribe to this channel, like this video, and share with others.